What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Battlin here, bringing you something a little new to our channel. I'll be going through some old replays that didn't make my showcase. The reason they probably didn't make my showcase is either maybe, maybe it wasn't as competitive as I wanted it to be. I did a minor misplay that really bothered me, or it's just duels that I want to go over with you. I want you to know my mental process, and I want you to know why I went into certain plays. So first up is a really fun duel and an interesting duel. It is Blackwings versus the 7th one. So as you can see by the title, my opponent will be making the 7th one. We'll be using the card, the 7th one, to bring out a chaos number. So first turn, gonna duality, search out, get a normal summon Bora, set 4 back row. So I'm happy with my position right now. He's gonna mind control my Bora, which kind of sucks. Go into Summoner Monk and make Noble Swarm Exciton Knight. So I'm gonna Fiendish Chain that as it battles. Then I'm gonna blind MST and hit a Mirror Force. Summon Shura, but he Fiendish Chains my Shura. It's like Fiendish Chain battle everywhere. So Mador, Angler, and then into Bahamut Shark. So I'm gonna Icarus attack that, tribute Shura, and get rid of Bahamut Shark and Exciton Knight. Don't want him going into his Bahamut Shark plays because that's when it gets crazy. So I pretty much went through all my back row. My opponent sets 1. Normal summon Bora, just attack. And he's gonna try to battle phase, Exceed of Reborn, Exciton Knight me. I was like, oh shit. It would have gone off because I would have had 3 and he would have had 2. So that would have been bad. But luckily I had Vanity's Emptiness to stop that. So he's gonna take the 1700 damage and I'm gonna call the turn. I think my opponent was just giving up at the point. He just lands my card for the fun of it. Just gonna keep attacking. Just gonna keep poking until I have nothing to lose. Just gonna set a back row and call the turn. And Jukalu, but once again, just keep poking. He's gonna Mirror Force, so I do lose Vanities, unfortunately, but I did enough damage. He sets a back row once again. Gonna MST his back row, and it is Spell Shattering Arrow, which should open my eyes a little bit. That would be a really good card against Fire Fist. Inflicts 500. It destroys all faceless spell cards your opponent controls. For each spell card, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. That would be really good for Fire Fist. So I'm gonna take 500 from that card. Once again, set more back row. It was a little top deck for him, but I had a lot of good cards in my hand just in case. I'm not gonna lie, I did want to summon Kalut, but Swaggertron convinced me not to. And they give you a fucking notification for drawing this card, even in the replays. Like, you have to hit OK. He drew the 7th one, and I was like, this isn't gonna end well. So obviously, he's gonna use the 7th one, make Tachyon, and then go into Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Luckily, I did not use my Kalut, so I'm gonna normal summon Sirocco and double Kalut him, and that is just enough damage. And then at that point, I think my opponent just gave up, but he's gonna set 1 back row, gonna MST it, it's Lance, so Sirocco does lose attack. Alright, I'm gonna Blizzard the far north into Shura, and then I'm going to use Sirocco's effect, and it gives Blizzard exactly enough points to finish this duel. Alright, that was the first one, and going on to a really back and forth duel. It is Blackwings versus Battlin Boxers, the deck that loves to spam Yoke in your face. Glass Shell onto Spar, make Yoke, Kaiser Coliseum, set a back row. What an opening move. Alright, I'm gonna MST the back row. I'm saving my extra MST just in case. I don't really feel I need to get rid of Kaiser right now. Alright, he's gonna Dark Hole just so he could detach Glass Shell. He didn't have any Glass Shell targets at that time, so it meant nothing. But he did it because he had Switch Hitter, so he could attach one. Use Switch Hitter, and then just do massive damage. But I'm going to Mirror Force him. He's going to use a Yoke's effect. Yoke saves himself, and then Glass Shell's effect to bring back Switch Hitter. So he's set up for next turn. So I'm not in a very good position right now. I'm going to set my 1 back row, call it a turn. Switch Hitter into, well, I'm going to Torrential before he's able to get the Glass Shell. I really think I should have waited, but either way he would have got Glass Shell's effect, and that's not something I really wanted it. Gonna whirlwind with Bora, search out Kalut. He gets destroyed because once Kalashtar is targeted for an attack, it's automatically destroyed. And since it is destroyed by card effect, he does get another monster from his grave. And then he's gonna poke with Bora. He searches out Switch Hitter from the grave. Then he's gonna headgear. He's gonna pitch Glassjaw to bring back Spar to his hand and special summon Spar. And what do you fucking know? Another Yoke. Yoke's a pretty annoying card to deal with once in a while, but it is ways to work around it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make Arc Knight at this particular time, so it was kind of hard to get rid of Yoke. And then he activates Magnum Shield, pretty much giving Yoke an even bigger power boost. I'm going to tribute Bora for Sirocco just so I can get a Whirlwind Search. I'm gonna hit Kaiser just because I need to get more monsters on the field. Gonna special summon Gale just to half Yoke's attack. Then he's gonna Exceed Veil me. Pretty much Exceed monsters can't be targeted as long as they have an Exceed material on it, but luckily Gale does not target. You just, once per turn, you can half the attack of one face of monster your opponent controls, so this says nothing about targeting. So I'm just gonna beat over Yoke with Sirocco, Collusion, special summon Dark Arm. I colluded him just because I wanted another Dark in the grave to get rid of everything. So I'm gonna go Dark Arm crazy and keep popping everything. Make Stardust, call it a turn. So I have Stardust and Dark Arm Dragon on the field. So you know, to Switch Hitter, bring back Glassjaw, make Yoke, attack Dark Arm, and then he's gonna counter punch me. So he has his own fucking collude. So I'm in quite a predicament. That card was actually saving me. Zephyros, so I'm gonna search out Blizzard and I'm gonna pass. Gonna force him to crash Yoke, but you know, Glashaw's effect makes him get another search. He's gonna get Headgear. Summon Headgear, pitch his last Yoke, I believe, and get Switch Hitter. Make this card I had to work around a lot because in order to get rid of all this stuff on the field, I had to make sure I don't lose all my life points because every time he detaches an XC material from being destroyed, I will lose 500 damage, and I'm lacking low on life points right now. Alright, gonna Blizzard into Gale, use Gale's effect on Cosmic, make Vulcan, bounce back a Whirlwind, bounce back Gale to bring back Zephyros, summon Gale again, half his attack again, and just beat over him, take the 500, beat over him, take the 500. I was left with 400, he was up 1,000, set one back row. Gonna call the Haunted me, and this would have been exactly game, and that baffles me. But luckily I had the Book of Moons set that card face down, he sets a back row. I'm pretty happy because I have Stardust on the field just in case Mirror Force or something, and just attack, and that's game. A pretty fun duel. I had to work around a lot of cards. Big shout out to Swaggatron and Dave, you guys helped me through this duel so much, I appreciate it a lot. But this is going to be a two-part series. I do have 2 more replays I do want to show you, but I don't want this video to be super long. So look forward to Harpies and Plants next time I do this. But it has been your boy Backburner, one member of the Swaggatron team. Please don't forget to check out DVD Shia's channel. Amazing guy, really gives you good insights on decks, and just an overall great guy who showed you a lot of fun duels. So please check him out. Link will be in the description. But once again, it's been your boy Backburner, and I will catch you on the next one.